Yo, how we all doing? What's good? How are we all doing? What's good, everybody? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully we're all doing good. I don't know why my camera is so glitchy, but oh well. There we go, should be a little bit better. I'm actually turning this down. Yo, how we all doing? What's good? I can hear myself. How are we all doing? What's good, everybody? Hope we're all doing well. What's good, Ghostly, Wizard Cat, what's good, Emil, Blue Boy, Kale, what's good, how we all doing? Chris, what's good? I don't know why my camera's so bad, but I don't know. Let me see if I can change that, hold up. Let me see if I can change it at all. Might be easier if I just done this. Like so. That might just be easier. Low-key it is, kind of. Ish. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know why my camera's like this, but anyway, it just hates me. Oh well. Hopefully we're all doing well, it's good. Oh, it's a sad day for Walton, eh? It's a sad day for Walton. Oh, that's probably why. Oh my god, that's probably why it's like this. There we go. That's so much better. There we go, chap. Camera's fixed. Now if I move this over here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I fixed it. That's much better. Alright, I can't hear your mic. I mean, my mic seems to be coming fine on my OBS, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna change. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So, what you may or may not know in terms of the Walton Files community is that it's official. The Walton Files 5 and 6 is not coming out this year. It's official. It's fully confirmed. It's not coming out in 2025. Now, it's going to be interesting to see people's opinions on this because, quite frankly, I don't know how people are going to react. I really don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how people react. I feel like it will be fine because realistically, like, it's going to take time. Like, it's naturally that's going to take time for this to actually, you know, I think it's natural. However, I did see it coming. With the state of the daily Walton Files updates and stuff like that, it got us to a stage where they started to slow down. The updates started to slow down a little bit, and when it came to the updates slowing down a little bit, you kind of had a slight suspicion that just maybe it wasn't going to come out this year. You know what I mean? And I mean, I think that it's getting to a stage where there's not as many negatives about it being delayed because I think a lot of people were kind of expecting it. I don't know if anyone was like, you know, really upset about this, but I think a lot of people were just expecting it, that it was going to be delayed. And I remember Eva coming into the chat a while ago saying that, oh, it's going to be a close call. And as soon as that happened, I was like, okay, yeah, I don't think it's coming out this year. It'll be interesting to see if we get any updates at all. Because considering the updates we get on the daily Walton updates, I feel like it's going to be like interesting to see what we actually get in terms of teasers. Because I don't know if I'm the only person, but we've had a very low number of teasers over the last few months. I feel like I actually can't remember the last teaser we got. I feel like the last teaser we got was maybe the shot of the city, like the town. I think that might have been the last update, the actual teaser we got. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just can't think off the top of my head right now. But it is interesting to see how it all goes down because, I mean, I'm pretty happy about it being delayed in terms of the fact that they get more work done. It's it's less stress. It's the same with us with Stells. Like, Stells is working on a pretty steady time frame, but it's also a stressful thing. So I kind of saw it coming in terms of the delay. So it's nothing crazy. But I'm gonna be very intrigued to see what people think of it, because obviously it hasn't been like officially posted anywhere other than on the Discord, and I haven't seen many videos made about it at all in terms of the in terms of the what's the word, in terms of the daily updates. And then sometimes they're not actually daily, which is fair enough, but I mean, I guess the next teaser we can probably get is when they actually finish storyboarding, because it's also very difficult to release a teaser if nothing's actually there to tease, if that makes any sense. So that would also make a lot of sense why we haven't gotten anything. But also, I feel like when it comes to people being annoyed, I mean, again, we've had this conversation before on other streams and other videos about it being delayed. In reality, when it gets delayed, it's gonna be better, you know? Like, that's the thing, you know? And in terms of that, you have to understand that maybe, just maybe, taking their time is what's needed, you know? Because it's also a stressful thing to kind of appeal to millions of people over a long period of time, because I think Hotline really set the bar high for the Walton Files. I mean, we all said this about the Pumpkin Rabbit when that came out, and the Pumpkin Rabbit set such a high standard to where they really started to reorganize everything for 5 and 6, and that's the thing with 5 and 6 now. So there's a standard with the Walton Files now that they kind of, I feel like there's a pressure there, and that's completely natural, because I feel the exact same way about Stells. I mean, like, for example, for those who've seen the new Stells trailer that dropped the other day, it's, you know, it's definitely something that's, like, difficult, because I myself, as a filmmaker, want to appeal to all the Walton Files fans as well. But also, I know the fact that Walton Files 5 and 6 now are not coming out this year. If Stells, you know, hits the intended release date of this year, I want to make sure that it appeals to the audience of Walton Files and gives them a little bit, you know, something to chew on before 5 and 6, if that makes any sense. I hope that makes sense, by the way. So I can totally get the whole pressure thing, because it is a lot of pressure. It is very interesting to see how it all goes, but in reality, it's gonna be incredible. Like, I'm very certain about 5 and 6 being just next level. But yeah, I think I'm kind of, in a way, like, I don't actually think they ever gave an intended release date of, like, a specific release date, because I remember they said 2025 on the Instagram. Now, I don't know if that post is still up there. However, it will be interesting to see how it actually all goes, because I don't know if that post is still up on the Instagram or not. It might not be, it might be, I don't know. But regardless, I feel like some people will be disappointed. I don't think anyone will be annoyed. I think it'll be more disappointment. But then again, yeah, back in May 2025, Martin said it's coming this year. See, that's the thing. It's definitely a very difficult thing to put a release date on your shoulders, you know? Like, for example, with us and Stells, we have an intended release date. We're saying this year, but, like, then again, we don't know, because it's a feature film, you know, that sort of way. And it's the same thing with the Walton Files 5 and 6, because they're also feature films in their own regard, you know? Like, it's not like this is some random YouTube series anymore. Technically, these are animation films, and that's what people have to understand as well. Because when you deep this, the Walton Files is not a YouTube series anymore, in my opinion. I feel like it's an animation show at this point. Because it's gotten to that level now where there's proper story, there's proper, like, you know what I mean? There's proper animation, there's proper characters, there's nothing, like, sloppy. Like, I don't think there's anyone that can say anything about the last few episodes of the Walton Files that it's like, oh, it's sloppy. Nothing of the last few episodes of the Walton Files can be considered sloppy at all, or tropey. The only episodes you can accuse of being tropey and sloppy are 1 to 3. And 3 is at a push. I think 3 is fine. Same with 2. I think 1 is the only episode in the series where you can actually say it's full of tropes. However, it's only now full of tropes because everybody copied it. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason. Stells is a feature film? Yes, it is. It has been it's been accounted for that Stells is going to be a feature film. Now, bear in mind, do know that a feature film is anything over 45 minutes. That's what's considered, so do take that with a grain of salt. I have a runtime in mind, but then again, can't actually say. Coral, bro. But yeah, Stells, it's a feature film, but anything over 45 minutes is considered a feature film, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, it is at least over 45 minutes. Just there you go. I mean, at least it's not going to be another 3 years wait. Yeah, exactly. I don't get. Wait, did I go into that long period of time? You never know. Yeah, I'm going to wear a Walton hat and eat a whole tub of icing while crying in the rain. Coraline, Walton 6 will 100% slop. I mean, hey, I'm down for it. Walton slop. Hey, darn, it's gonna be peak. Yeah, Stells, we're putting a lot of effort into Stells. Trust me. See, the thing is, it's really annoying because I have all the character posters, but they all have the release date on them, and I can't remember the file that I have to edit the title out of it. So I have to remember how to get rid of the title and stuff. So I probably have to redo some of those posters. But yeah, for example, any of the photos you see on this thumbnail, this stream, that's the character posters for Stells, by the way. Little tease. But yeah, no, it's interesting to see when 5 and 6 come out. Again, I'm not guessing anymore because every time I guess, it's another like few months off. So I'm never gonna guess. I think I'm a bad luck charm. No, Emil, I still have. Wait, do you have the ones without the release date on them, Emil? Because I'll just show them now. Because why not? I actually can't remember if I sent Emil the ones without the release date on them. Do let me know. Also, did you hear Walton Files 3? I do the arguments being fine. I know in European retrospect, but actually suffer from awful pacing. Yeah, no, okay. I will say this and foremost. I love the Walton Files and everything. Every time I watch 3, it does drag. Like, I think, Coral, even when we were watching it on Kyle's birthday charity stream, even I was kind of looking at him like, Jesus, it drags. Like, it only now kind of hits me. Like, and I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, just because I love the Walton Files so much, it's not going to do that. It does drag. Like, it naturally does drag. And pacing is a difficult thing. Like, it is a very difficult thing to manage. And for any filmmaker or whatever it might be, it's a very difficult thing to manage. And for me personally, managing pacing for Stells, let's say, it's very difficult. Because so far for what we have of Stells, it's very fast. Like, it's very, very fast. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. You know, like, it feels really fast at the moment. So I'm still debating on whether to go with that. But I still love Walton Files 3. Because to this day, it's the one that scared me the most. That's why I will always, like, keep it at a high regard, regardless of how it ages, you know? So it's literally just being held up by nostalgia completely. That's my own opinion. But I just feel like I love Walton Files 3 so much because of it's the one that scared me the most, you know? But, in my opinion, it's the only one of the original 2 that would benefit from a remake from 1 to 2. It's far top priority. I would love to make, like, a short film. Like, okay, I'm going to say this funnily. After Stells, I would love to make a short film of a, like, section of episode 3. But then again, I don't know, because I said this for Stells. I'm like, oh, I might make a short film about Brian Stells and now turn into this. So it's a big production, and I only have a few months left in Ireland, so it's a little bit difficult. But we're probably getting GTA 6 before episode 5 and 6. I mean, GTA 6 is summer of next year, right? Is GTA summer or like March or something? Because I remember it got delayed again. I actually can't remember. But yeah, anyway, I can't remember if it was like May or summer. I can't remember. It was one or the other anyway. So maybe, I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. The whole GTA 6 before or whatever, that meme is like, it's valid, but then again, like, it's literally in a few months for GTA 6. So that meme is going to die very soon. In my opinion, it's already dead. But anyway, it's May. Gotcha. Oh, I cannot wait for GTA 6, dude. Oh my god. Sorry, complete side rant there. November 9th. No shot. I mean, hey, Christmas, I guess. You should make a short film called The Leprechaun Carl Takes Manhattan. Low-key, might be a vibe. Might be a vibe. But yeah, like, I feel like in terms of the whole thing, like, I don't know. Although I should show what Eva said in the Discord about oh, I need to get the full screenshot because I only have the screenshot of like it's delayed, so I need to actually find it. You know, I'm assuming it's in the general or is it in announcements? Maybe might be in announcements. It makes sense for it to be in announcements. No, it's in general. I think. Is it in general? I'm going to assume it's in general, or like the Walton Files discussion thing. I'm assuming. I'm gonna try to find it. Hold on. Does anyone know exactly where it is at any point? Like, Jamie, do you know exactly where it is and which channel? I actually cannot remember. Because I would have thought it would have been an announcement, but I don't think it is. I'm trying to find it here. I have no idea. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Because I only have the screenshot of Eva saying it's officially delayed, or like I don't think it's coming out this year. Oh, okay, Jamie tagged me. Perfect. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie's just the goat, y'all. Alright, he added me on Twitter. Perfect. Okay, now which order? Okay, here we go. So as you can see here, I'm trying to see here. I'm assuming this is the right camera to use. I'm still getting used to this scene thing. Okay, here we go. Alright, so as you can see, I'm actually just going to get rid of these just for this. There we go. Okay, so just for this, as you can see, Walton, sorry, episode 5 and 6 are not dropping this year, by the way. It is unfortunate, but as always, we are doing the best we possibly can right now to get them finished. I totally get the constant inaccurate release predictions and subsequent delays being annoying as hell to fans, but the workflow progress always tends to be widely inconsistent from episode to episode, so it's difficult to gauge exactly when an episode might release, when it's so far from its completion. Best we can say is that we intend for it to release this year, and sometimes that does not come to fruition, unfortunately. I know a lot of people are complaining now about how we should stop setting predicted release dates, but we have a long time ago. A year is a very broad period of time. We figured we could get a lot more work done in the time between last. We hope for it to release before New Year's, and now. Nothing we can do but just apologize for the disappointment and continue to work on the episode until it's done, keeping you guys updated as much as possible. I think that was, I'm pretty sure it was last mentioned like May or something. Yeah, I think that was when Martin first conceptualized this season wrap-up project. It had a very strict schedule and deadlines for each phase of production, but it kind of fell quickly apart when Martin realized the storyboard for episode 5 and 6 is way more difficult and time-consuming than for it to be something as simplistic as Return of the Pumpkin Rabbit. He stuck to the schedule as close as he possibly could, but it wasn't enough to get the shit done in time whatsoever. I think Martin's been pretty demotivated in the past week or two, so only a handful of shots have been done right now, though he's taken to working on the episode 6's secret video in the meantime until his motivation to storyboard is back, from what I can tell at least. Okay, so I can say, first and foremost, this is so natural for any person who's a creator, because demotivation is something that hits you like a truck, dude. It hits you so much, and I can say it from first-hand experience. Like, genuinely, it is incredible how much a workflow hits you eventually, and you don't even know when it's going to hit you. That's the worst part. Like, when it comes to working on a series, on a videos, whatever it might be, movies, TV shows, whatever it might be, when you're working so hard for a consistent amount of time, and you feel like you're in a flow, there's going to be a day or two where you're just kind of like, oh, I'm tired. And then the next day will feel like, oh, why am I the same? Why am I still this tired? And it keeps going like that. And when you sit in front of your PC, the camera, your notebook, whatever it might be, you're kind of sitting there like, I can't be bothered right now. And that's when it hits you. That's when you're realizing, oh, I'm burnt out. And it's scary. You know what I mean? Because you never know when it's going to hit you. Yeah, Martin set all that up off the high of Return of the Pumpkin Rabbit's rapid production cycle, and the reality of college hit him like a truck. Exactly. It's scary, dude. Like, it's the same. Like, again, I hate to always bring stuff back to Stells because it just seems like a shameless plug, but that's not what this is. Like, for example, today, in college, I was filming a documentary that I completely had to, like, basically raw dog. I'm gonna be so honest. I had to do, like, yesterday is when I did all my planning for shots and stuff. Tomorrow I'm filming the rest of the documentary, and I'm sitting there going, I have to do this documentary and edit it now, but also have to film Stells and stuff like, you know what I mean? So where I'm sitting here going like, oh my god, I'm gonna need more time, etc. You know, that sort of way. So it's so difficult to manage everything, and trust me, like as someone who's trying to do everything as well, it's so difficult. It's so difficult. Like in the end, it's all worth it, but you need to take breaks, and it's so ironic that I say that because I never take breaks, and this all hits me like a truck likewise. But in terms of like stuff like this, in terms of like productions and everything that might be, they really demotivate you in terms of when you're tired, if a day doesn't go your way, all that sort of thing. It hits you like a truck. It really does. And I can tell everyone right now, like, all you have to do, anyone who's a content creator in the chat, anyone who makes videos in the chat, they can all tell you firsthand, no matter how much they work on a video, no matter how much videos they post, sometime eventually you hit a roadblock, and that's when it hits you. And that's always the most difficult like part of production to get through, naturally, of course. And like, I'm sure the team, like the Walton Files team, are working as hard as they possibly can. Like, there's no way they're not working as hard as they possibly can, because realistically, with a series this big and this like impactful and influential on any sort of horror community here, it's gonna be a bit of pressure on them. Not even a bit, it's gonna be a lot of pressure. So naturally, they're doing their best. Like, it's the same thing. Like, obviously, getting annoyed is natural, especially when, you know, like, that's what I mean. I get it too, because I'm in the exact same boat. I'm storyboarding while doing college as a chore. Oh, dude, Coral, I need to show you some of the shit that I've been doing, bro. I'm done for. I'm cooked. I am cooked, man. It's bad. Yeah, Emil, I got a huge one for months. Exactly. Like, everyone hits a roadblock. Like, I'm not even bragging on my series. It's not even popular. I had one video before the one I made it for recently, and the video I burnt myself out, and that's why I stopped. Exactly. It's such a process that hits you before you even really know. You know what I mean? It just, you're kind of sitting there going, why do I feel demotivated? And then it hits you going, oh my god, I'm burnt out. That's the scary thing about it. You know what I mean? That's always a terrifying thing, because you just never know. That's always really scary. So, like, once you're going at it piece by piece, like, for example, Stells could come out in February. Stells could come out next week. It's definitely not next week. Like, you know what I mean? Any time it comes to, like, anything like this with filmmaking, like, because as much as people won't say it, the Walton Files is a filmmaking project. It's an animation. People keep thinking that, oh, just because it's posted on YouTube, it's different. It's not. This is still an anime. Like, when you put it into perspective, right? Let's take, I don't know, the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movies, we'll take, for example. Like, dude, their animation, they take 4 or 5 years. So, how is this any different? Just because it's on YouTube? No, it's animation still, so. I can imagine, especially when it's live action. Yeah, live action is fun, though. Live action's very fun. It's a lot of green screening, though. A lot of VFX. A lot of practical effects, though. Trust me. Ooh, wait. Just you wait for Stells, bro. Ooh, the practical effects are good. They're really good. I wish I could show you. I really wish I could show you the practical effects for some of the kills, dude. I wish I could show you. Unfortunately, I cannot. I could probably show Coral, actually. Coral, let me DM you the practical effects. Gore warning for your DM, by the way, Coral. I don't know if this is a bad, but anyway, it should be fine. Hold on, I'll put a spoiler thing on it. Let me find it. Where is it? I shall send you it. It should have a purple background, right? Somewhere here. Where is it? But yeah, the practical effects, they're good. This is okay. The Coral just, yeah. That's what we're going for. But yeah, fully practical. Why do I feel like demotivated as I look at the 45-minute? Oh my god, in my upper frontal lobe, bro. Brother. That took me a second to realize this is makeup. Yeah, so This is the reference photo, of course, but it looks exactly the same. Like, for example, you're probably like, you could probably look up certain level of makeup and this image will pop up, but it looks the exact same. So yeah. But yeah, I'm very excited to see people's reactions to Stells in terms of the practical effects, because, see, the thing is, digital effects are good and whatever, but I never use a lot of them. I never really do, because I don't like using a lot of them. They don't look as good as practical, so. I've lost so many ideas yeah, fair enough, honestly. Man, I'm glad Martin and the team are taking breaks. If you tell them what day it's going to come out, people will believe. Yeah, that's exactly, yeah, it's so difficult to, like, because then you have a pressure on yourself, and you're like, oh my god, I'm going to meet the deadline, and, you know, it's just stressful, you know. It's like when I lost all, like, 20 minutes of editing for Windows like, the day before release. Yeah, that's crazy. I would think I'd cry, low-key. Was analog horror better back then? Yes. Analog horror is terrible now. Like, dude, why would I... this is why I don't make analog horror videos anymore. I used to make them like the sun don't shine. And now they're just slop. Analog horror is the biggest load of slop now. It's so bad. The only one I'm saving it right now is Obelisk. And can you even consider that analog horror? I would actually not even consider that analog horror anymore, so... Loki, I want the man in the suit to return. Yeah, it's never returning. After why it got cancelled, is when you read up what happened, it's never gonna come back. I don't think. I would love it to. I don't think it ever will though. Practical, yeah, exactly. Practical effects all the way, dude. Like digital, yeah, but no, practical is so much easier. Well, easier. It's more efficient for someone like me. You know what I mean? See, the thing is, like, I'm trying to, you know, I'll try and find the Stells posters, because I really want to show everyone, like, because there's individual posters for each character, you know, and I would love for everyone to see the Bond one. The Bond one, oh, the Bond one is, like, spectacular. You know, can I zoom in away from the release date, maybe? There we go. Hold on. Okay, I can show everyone this. Alright, are we ready? This is what I'm going to show. This is the official Stells poster. This is the one you are going to see. This is the main one. The exact main poster. Are you ready? You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yeah. That's the official one. Rated R. I can't show any more than this because it just... the release date's there. Unfortunately, I can't show anybody. But, yeah. This is the official poster of Stells. Billy? I mean, this is Bond's poster. There's a poster for each individual character. Just know that. Yeah, for some reason, Emil was like, let me reanimate everything. And I was like, you know what? Hey, fuck it. Show more. You know what? We hit the goal, didn't we? So, why not? Let me see if I can show you the other ones. Is the Shaw one there? I mean, I have this one. Where is this one? It's kind of... why is it... unlock page, please. There we go. Hold on. I already zoom into here. Actually, I hate that poster. The title's off. Oh, hold on. The Shaw one needs to just be moved around. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'll move it around. The Shaw one looks great. I really like the Shaw one. It looks awesome. Hold on. Let me get that in 2 seconds. 2 seconds, chat. Wait for it. Just give me 2 seconds. It'll take 2 seconds, I promise. I missed when the video layout had the chat. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why it doesn't have it. The chat box is supposed to be over here, and I don't know why it's not popping up. I have no idea why, to be honest with you. I have no idea why it's not doing that, but hey, it just hates me, I guess. That dead center. is dead center. Put this up here, like so. Two seconds. Literally, I'm just finishing the final touches. I'm gonna delete the release date just from there, to be honest, and make that text white. There we go. And then rated R on the bottom. There we go. Okay, where's the other thing that I'm missing here? Because there was something down here somewhere. There we go. Okay, wasn't there something? I swear there was something supposed to be on the bottom of this trailer. Oh wait, I can just show you all the editing process of this actually. Screw it, why not? Here's the editing process. So this is how I make all my posters. Hold on, the elements were here. Where are they? Why are... No, I don't want these ones. Where's my ones I already used? No. Graphics, please. Thank you. Where's... There. There we go. Just making sure I don't leak anything here. That's the one thing I'm like, oh, make sure I don't leak it. This is a dangerous game. But anyway, there we go. And then just position it to the very back here. There we go. And this just goes that. Goes down there. And then all you have to do, right, is grab this. Copy paste down the bottom. I'll give you all one guess to what this is, like what that white smoke is supposed to represent. I'll give you all one guess. Pray for leaks, chat. Y'all are evil. Pray for leaks is evil, y'all. There you go. There's the Shaw poster. Obviously, I just need to tweak these around a little bit, of course, like so. But yeah, that's the poster. Like that scared the shit out of me, bro. But yeah, that's the Shaw poster. Everyone has a poster. So Bon, Billy, Boozoo, Shaw, Bon, of course. Or I meant to say Banny. Sorry. I think my personal favorite is Bon or Banny. The Boozoo one looks really good though. But personally, the Banny one is the best. The Banny one looks incredible. I could probably show you the Banny one if I can find it. But yeah, no, that's obviously that Shaw one, and if for some reason it needs to be fully re-edited, I don't know why. Let me find the Banny one and I'll show y'all. Actually, it's probably me and Emil's DMs, to be honest. This is all I've been doing, all nothing to this extent. Coral, that's peak though, dude. That is peak. I can't believe no one knows Stells drops November 90 seconds. I know, real. How does no one know? What makes analog horror slop nowadays? The consistent tropes of like all like let's say someone goes, "You're about to die. You're about to die. You're about to die. You're about to die." Like that sort of stuff, like the repeated like glitchy BS. To be honest, that's basically how it works. Slop, analog slop. No character development at all. Trying to put as much gore in as possible just to be cool, to be honest. That's what it seems like. It's like, oh yeah, yo, let's put a load of blood in this series because, hey, that's going to be cool and get everyone scared, right? No. No, that's not how it works at all. Can I make a good analog horror without the tools for 3D animation? Well, if you're going for a 3D film or analog horror, it'd be very difficult to do without a 3D application, to be honest. But hey, you can probably pull it off somehow, but I'm not the person to ask, to be honest. You know what? I'm just gonna show you Boozoo. Have I seen the Animal Crossing OST? I have not. you want to see something cool, though, Coral? There's something cool for y'all. There is something cool. That's my boy. This is my boy. I don't care. He looks so good. The purple hue on him. Mwah. Mwah. Perfect. Oh, it's so good. I love him. I love him so much. There's also a secret character in Stells that I'm very excited for people to see. But, like, dude, I'm so excited. Like, but yeah, my boy Boozoo looking peak. He looks peak. I hope that really popped in my microphone. But yeah, Boozoo looks so good, dude. He looks amazing. I'm so happy with how he looks. A meal cooked on him. Let me find the... Yeah, here's the Banny one. Hold on. You know what? Again, I'm going to show you all the Banny poster. We've hit the donation goal, so why not? I know, he looks amazing. He looks so good. There we go. Right, you ready for the Banny poster, y'all? Y'all ready? That's the Banny one. There's Banny. Of course, you can see right here. There's Banny. Yo, not the FNAF 2 hallway sound. That's Banny. Looking peak as always. Just looks so peak. Banny actually has a pretty decent role in Stells, by the way. I'm just saying, like, all I'm saying, right? Banny has a good role in Stells. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, buddy, scroll down a bit. Nah, I actually don't think I will. Is that a release date? I don't know, is it? I don't know. Is it a release date? No way. Okay, let's see this. Coral sent me an MOV file, so let's see how this turns out. I don't know what. Coral, obviously. Okay, format that's not supported. Fantastic. Oh, Emil sent me some things in DMs. Let me check. Do not... Do not leak it. Yo, Marco, this is actually me. This is me in Breaking Bad. That was actually me in Breaking Bad, fun fact. Hold on, let's see what Coral's saying. I love that, though. That looks so good. How long is Stells so far? The first 15 minutes are done. The first 15 minutes are done. You know what I'm gonna do? It's not Walton related. I'm waiting for Coral to give me the green light to show it. I'm just making sure, bro. Could have made it 10 hours. That real. The first 15 minutes of Stells are done. So I would love to actually send it to Coral to see what they think. Just because, like, I want to send it to Martin, but, like, I don't want to bother him. You know, I don't want to bother anyone. Like, yo, watch this, watch this, watch it. You know what I mean? But, yeah, Stells is peak, dude. Stells is very peak. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for people to see it. There's some shots. Oh, my God. Okay, gotcha. Alright, let's see. So this is what Coral sent me, by the way. Some absolute peakness, by the way, just saying. I love this animation style, by the way. Like, it really gives me, what's the name? Like, Gravity Falls vibe. That's the vibe I get from this. Gravity Falls, and I love that show. That show was my peak. That was my peak, dude. But, yeah, like, I mean, hey, to be honest, okay, I'll say this, by the way, just for a heads up, by the way, for anyone who wants to know, there is some stuff that it's exclusive to Stells. For example, I wouldn't say, I'd say, behind the scenes stuff, right? So, all the behind the scenes for Stells is on Patreon. It'll be on the membership. So everything that's behind the scenes right now for Stells will be on the Patreon. However, there's nothing uploaded just yet because we haven't, like, it's nothing to post on there yet. On my Patreon, you'll find the link in the description. There is some behind the scenes stuff. There's videos that could not go on YouTube because of reasons that are now on my Patreon. So go check them out if you want to. There's a lot of fun stuff on there. But basically how it's going to work is whenever we have some stuff of Stells about behind the scenes footage, or even, I'm going to say this right now, there will be deleted scenes from Stells 100%, and they will be put on Patreon first, and then they'll go on YouTube at a later date. And that is just watch someone leak it. I don't care. I couldn't care less. That I don't want to ruin my live reaction. Alright, bet. Alright, I'll send it to Coral when it's fully done. But yeah, I think, you know what's so funny? I could literally just pull up the file. Like, hold on, where is the file of it? Where is the Walten is the file? It's there somewhere. It's so funny. If you give us a pretzel, you get VIP access. I mean, was this the file? That is it, yeah. That's Stells right there. I'm literally looking at it right here. It's so funny. Isn't it just so funny? Isn't this just hilarious? Like, isn't this just really funny that I'm, like, literally, I got Stells right here? It's so funny. So funny, chat. But yeah, no, it's awesome. I'm so excited for people to see it. Like, it's gonna be so peak. I'm very excited. It's a very dark film. Like, in terms of the actual lighting of it all, it's very dark. But I wanted that. Like, I wanted the film to look dark, you know. There is some shots in here that look great. I mean, I literally have this. Yeah, I mean, so do I. I also have the script on my drive. I wonder how I have it. But yeah, no. Play it? No. Nope. Unfortunately, you cannot have it. Can you send me your credit card information? Unfortunately, I cannot, no. Will Sophie be in Stells? No. No. Sophie is not in Stells at all. There is no such thing as a Soapy. Like, to get voice actors, it's very difficult. I mean, for example, for me to get the people to help out with Stells, just because I knew the people here who are helping out. So that was how I got people involved with Stells. And then I put out casting calls and stuff, so. But yeah, I mean, that's all I got to talk about for stream today. It's been a lot of fun. Like, for example, we have a lot of stuff to do with Stells that's coming very soon. I'm still filming, of course. It's very difficult. Not going to give a release date for Stells just yet. There's no point in me doing so. I would like to say Stells will be a runtime of around an hour, just so everyone has a kind of update on that. The runtime of Stells is looking like around an hour. From the script we have, it's looking like that. So there's your little tease if you want to take that as with a grain of salt. But yeah, there's little things in there we're tweaking. There's some voice actors in there as well. We need to tweak some voice acting we've already filmed and recorded, etc., etc. But yeah, we're looking at roughly an hour. At the moment, we're looking at about an hour or so. But it's a fast-paced film. It could even go to an hour 10. I mean, I've said in the past that is looking at an hour and 10 minutes. Did you film everything? Not everything is filmed because we are still working on practical effects. Everything. It's a feature film, so it's not something that, like, we can do at a desk every time. The camera as well, it belongs to my college, so I only get it for a certain period of time. Still getting hard drives as well. Glad I could throw Flo onto you while filming. Oh, for sure. For sure, Coral, for sure. I mean, I'm flowing as much as I can. Like, yeah, Coral helped build every single set for Stells. I mean, I think I showed people the set, like the green screen and stuff. Like, if you've seen the photo of me at the green screen room, that's the green screen we're using for Stells. We have to use a green screen. We simply have to, unfortunately. It's, of course, I mean, to my knowledge, you can't build a whole you know, Bonsberger's K9 area with €1,000. Unfortunately, you can't do that. I wish I could. But no, you can't. But yeah, we are doing our best. It's, again, don't expect FNAF 1 level, FNAF 2 level of production design. We're doing our best. Quite frankly, I just want to make this film my own in a way. Yeah, Coral actually made Stells. It's actually a Coraline Heck film. I didn't do anything for this, by the way, just a heads up. But no, Stells is looking very, very promising. I'm just excited for people to see it. I'm loving the process of Stells. Like, I'm absolutely loving it. There is days where it's difficult, naturally. But yeah, no, it's going all super, super well. But yeah, I just appreciate all the support on Stells. I mean, we've hit the 1,300 goal for the GoFundMe. It's incredible. So genuinely, the appreciation cannot be more fathomed. Like, I cannot fathom the support we've gotten for Stells. It's incredible. So just in general, thank you all so much for the support. It's been incredible. Like, genuinely, it's been absolutely fantastic. Say that again. And I just appreciate every single last one of you who's come in, supported, chatted in the chat, just having a chill conversation, because it's always really fun to do these sort of streams. So I really appreciate everyone who has tuned in tonight. I hope you all have the most fantastic day. Of course, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. If you want to get some behind-the-scenes Stells footage, go and join the Patreon. The link will be at the top of the description if you just scroll down a little bit, and you will see it there. But thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you all appreciate this video, because I've worked a lot on Stells as well, so I hope you all appreciate that when it eventually comes out. I just appreciate every single last one of you. So thank you all so much for watching. I will check you in the next one. And of course, as always, stay safe.